Hey guys, this is the channel we see. I'm Richard. So today we're gonna talk about something that's been all over Chinese social media lately. A young actor named Yu Menglong suddenly gone, not disappeared, dead. And the story is strange, it's sad. And honestly, it says a lot about the world behind the screen. If you have never heard of him, that's okay. He wasn't one of those huge international names. But in China, people knew him. That soft face, that gentle voice, that clean, almost innocent kind of vibe. Like the type of person who just feels pure. He didn't come from money, no rich parents, no powerful connections. He worked his way up from scratch. Years ago, he joined a singing competition called Superboy, basically China's version of an American Idol. He wasn't the loudest or the flashiest contestant. He stood out because he was calm, humble, and warm. You could feel the sincerity in him. People loved that. He became a singer, then an actor. Never the superstar kind, but someone people quietly respected, like a clean stream running through the muddy river. Yes, that's who Yu Menglong was. But you know what? Life in show business, it is never as clean as it looks. Behind all the lies, there is a machine. It runs on exposure, networking, connections, and in China, that often means something else. Private dinners, private clubs, private deals. It is kind of an open secret. If you are not one of the top names, you go to those gatherings. That's how you get more work, meet sponsors, producers, investors, and sometimes people with way more power than you would ever imagine. For years, Yu stayed quiet. No scandals, no drama. He was just there, working. But lately, his career wasn't moving, not up, not down, just quiet. Then one day, news broke. He was dead, just like that. The official report said it was suicide. He jumped. He was 37. People were shocked, then confused, because it didn't make sense. Why would someone like him do that? He wasn't dealing with heat. He wasn't under pressure from the public. And get this, it didn't even happen at his own place. It happened in another apartment of his friends. Within hours, the cause of death was announced, just like that, too fast. And then all those online discussions started to disappear. Posts deleted, videos blurred, comments turned off. And when that happens, you know what comes next? People start asking questions. Was it really suicide? Or was there something bigger? Something people weren't supposed to say? Now, I'm not here to confirm rumors. This is not my job, but it is worth talking about why people are asking. Because, look, in China's entertainment industry, fame isn't just about talent. It is also about economics and sometimes politics. Money moves in weird ways through concerts, endorsements, movies, personal studios. And sometimes that money doesn't come from where you think. There's been a lot of talk that some celebrity studios are used as financial channels, like a company pays huge performance fees for shows that never happen. Contracts get signed, invoices printed, taxes paid, and boom, dirty money suddenly looks clean. And you know what's crazy? This whole money flow thing, it is not just about celebrity studios. It is also happening in the film industry. Yes, I'm talking about movies, big ones. You ever notice how some Chinese films suddenly make insane amounts of money at the box office? Like billions and billions dollars overnight. And people are like, wait, who ever watched this? I mean, take Wolf Warrior 2, for example. That movie broke every record. Or哪吒, the animated one, it exploded with unbelievable numbers. There's no doubt they were popular, but a lot of insiders quietly say those numbers, they don't add up. Say, in China, the movie system is perfect for creating accounting. Because think about it, you have got thousands of cinemas across the country, from big cities to tiny towns. Who is gonna check every single ticket, right? Who is gonna know if the numbers are real or not? And here is the thing. A lot of the film companies also own their own theaters. So what happens? They make a movie, they distribute it, they screen it, all within the same system. They can basically print numbers. It is a closed loop. And it is one of the easiest ways to turn green money into clean revenue. Okay, let's say a powerful investor or a local official has some money that needs to be washed. He puts it into a movie. They exaggerated the budget, inflate the box office, and suddenly that dirty money becomes a legit profit from the successful film. On paper, it looks amazing. In reality, it is just smoke and mirrors. That's why Hollywood doesn't really trust Chinese box office numbers anymore. They know there's too much water in those figures. It's like a running joke in the industry. You can't compare Chinese box office to global charts. It's a different game. And that's where things get dark. Because once you understand how this system works, how fake numbers protected real power, you start seeing the same pattern everywhere. That's why people think Yu Menglong might have stepped into something he shouldn't have. Maybe he found out how some of these performance contracts or film payments were used. Maybe he saw something or someone he wasn't supposed to. And in a world where silence is currency, that kind of knowledge can be dangerous. Remember how fast the official statement came out. He died in the morning, and by the afternoon, boom, case closed, suicide. No investigation, no delay, no questions allowed. And by the next day, his name, his videos, his hashtags, gone, wiped from every major Chinese platform, like he never existed. And when people online try to talk about it, some of them got arrested, literally detained for spreading rumors. Imagine that you question a celebrity's death and the police show up at your door. That's how tightly controlled the narrative is. That's what happens when power becomes untouchable. You cannot question it, you cannot expose it, you just disappeared behind it. So maybe Yu Menglong's death wasn't just about one person. Maybe it is about a system that feeds on control, where every movie, every contract, every silence has a price. And when someone starts connecting those dots, well, this is when they become a problem. And here is what this whole thing really shows us, that thin line between dream and danger. It is fragile as hell. When you are at the top, the system protects you. When you are in the middle, you serve the system. And once you at the bottom and stop being useful, the system forgets you. For so many young entertainers, survive means compromise. They sign those massive 10-year contracts, they give up creative control, personal freedom, even rest. Their image belongs to the company, their time belongs to the sponsors, and their silence, well, that's part of the deal. The industry looks glamorous from the outside, but inside it is another battlefield of class and control. You have got the rich and powerful on top, the investors, executives, sometimes even political figures. Then you have the faces, the singers, actors, the ones we see. And under them, stylists, assistants, editors, all chasing dreams that don't even belong to them. So maybe Yu Menglong's death isn't just a mystery. Maybe it is a mirror, a reflection of how fame, not just in China, but everywhere, can turn into a cage. He was known as a clean actor, no scandals, no noise. And maybe that is exactly why he was vulnerable. Because in a system built on control, purity doesn't save you, it isolated you. People said he was too gentle for this industry, and maybe they're right. Maybe he didn't fit into the power games, the hidden deals, the endless pressure to please the right people. Or maybe he saw something he shouldn't have seen. We will never know. There's a saying in China, where there are people, there are rivers and lakes. And where there are rivers and lakes, there are struggles. The entertainment world isn't just another jianghu, a world of invisible ranks and silent battles. Every smile has a bruise, every contract has a cost, every success has a price. When we look at someone like Yu Menglong, we see a face, a voice, a dream. But behind that dream, there is a machine that turns people into products, stories into numbers, and sometimes numbers into silence. Maybe one day we will know what really happened, maybe not. But either way, his story reminds us of something bigger. In today's China, beauty and talent, they are not enough. You need power. Otherwise, you become someone else too. So next time you scroll past that perfect face, remember, perfection usually comes with a price, and sometimes behind the softest smile, there is a scream no one ever heard. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Richard. This is China VC. If you want to know what's really going on behind the lights, stick around, subscribe, and remember, the truth always has another layer.
我该怎样？我该连。现在耳机往上连好了。
可以了是吧？
现在还卡吗？
现在好。可以，没关系。
卡吗？大家快，好卡哭了。
卡不卡好？
不卡，不卡了。好了，好了，好了。那重新跟大家打招呼，祝大家今天节日快乐。好久没有直播，有点尬。今天大家都怎么过这个节日的？都在哪儿？有没有吃好吃的？吃好吃的。对啊，又卡了啊！救命啊！对，我这里也显示网络差。今天怎么过的？今天我就在这儿给大家直播住。好安静。那
当不发呀？
现在还是。怎么办？怎么办？因为你那里是可以看到是吧？
现在行。
好像大家都在也吃了一个冰淇淋，昨天没吃饭，吃了3个西红柿。我刚才用的是无线，但是呢，无线网的信号比较差，是有点差。